Yo, welcome to the Mr. TwoLocks sports betting strategy video. Come on in, get your popcorn, get your bacon, egg, and cheese, get your Arizona iced tea, and it's time to learn how to get this cheddar cheese broccoli. Now that rhyme, that's a bar. I ain't mean to do that, but that's a bar. Anyway, hey man, this is for people who want to learn how to become smart, disciplined, and most importantly, profitable sports bettors in the long term. So let's get straight into it. First episode is going to be about how to download an app where you can bet on, and we're going to go into the basics of odds and things of that nature. We're going to go over just the basics. A sportsbook is an app or a site you can place legal sports bets at, and then we're going to go over odd basics. Odds is like all them numbers you see on the screen that you may not understand, but I'm going to help you understand it in this course. Let's get it. Okay, so first things first, you have to download a legal sports book in your state. If sports betting is legal in your state, so we're going to open up a tab. I am in New Jersey. Let's look up sports books that are in New Jersey, right? And let's look through the list. We got Caesars, DraftKings. Oh, here we go. They have a list right here. BetMGM, Fanatics, Bet Rivers, Hard Rock Bet, Bet365, Caesars again, FanDuel Sportsbook, and Casino. Right here, they have an AI overview. It tells you all of them that are in the state of New Jersey. For this example, we are going to use FanDuel. We're going to look at FanDuel really quick. And the one thing I will say is, the one thing I want to let y'all know is never sign up for a new sports book without taking advantage of a new customer bonus. Most sports books give you free money just for signing up on the app. So let's take a look right here. If you look at FanDuel, they have a new customer promo. Let me zoom in for you guys to see. It says new customers bet $5 and you get $150 in bonus bets if you win. That's a promo that's good. All you got to do is deposit $5 and they give you 150 in bonus bets if you win. So let's take a look at that promo actually. Let's head over to it now. Okay, so if we look at this new customer bonus, it says bet $5, get 150 in bonus bets if your bet win. You have to sign up and make a deposit of at least $5. Place your first cash wager of any type of at least $5. Get your $150 in Sportsbook's bonus bets. They give it to you in like free bets, not cash. People need to understand it. They're not giving you free 150 cash. They give you 150 credits to bet with. So, and it says only if your wager win. So if your $5 wager lose, you actually are not eligible to get the 150. So that is the new customer promo. It's limited to one promo per person, and this is a good way to start off if you're looking to get into sports betting. Like this is a good way to get started. You bet $5, deposit and bet $5, and you get 150 in bonus bets if you win. Rule number one: never, ever sign up for a new sports book without taking advantage of some kind of new customer bonus or promo, free bets, whatever. Now, let's move on and we're going to talk about odds. Odds is all the numbers that you see on the screen and you may or may not understand. Let's get into it now. What are odds? Odds is all these numbers that you see that are blue, not the black number. The blue numbers are odds, and these are created by odd makers. These are the people who set they call it lines, right? So all this you see right here in blue, not the minus 2.5, but the minus 105, the minus 115, the minus 136, the plus 116. We're going to get into that. And just to show you what it looks like on DraftKings, actually the odds are green. It's the minus 105, minus 112, minus 135, plus 114, right? So let's head back over to FanDuel. So this is the easiest way to explain it. Whenever you see these odds, whenever they have a minus next to it, that just means you're going to make back less than what you put on the bet. That's all that means, right? That's the easiest way to explain it to you guys. So you see where it says the Eagles. Let's see, it says money right here. Money, right? Money is just another term for who wins the game. You hear people say money line all the time. I got Eagles money line, right? Eagles money. All that means is they think the Eagles are going to win. That's it. Win by one, two, three, four, whatever the case may be. Now, if I take the Chargers on the money line, it is plus 116. So that's all that means. That's all money means is predicting which team is going to win. So now that you know that, whenever you see a minus, all that means is you're going to make back less than what you put on the bet. So let's go to it, right? Let's say I wanted to bet Eagles money line. Let's go to it, right? Let me go over. You see it says minus 136 is the price I'm paying to place a bet on Eagles money line. Let me act like I'm paying $10 on this. $10 will make me $7.35. The reason that I'm making less than what I put in, because it's minus, right? Whenever you see the odds are minus, that means the people who made the odds believe the Eagles are going to win. They believe that already. So you're not going to get a really good bang for your buck because they already expect the Eagles to win. So whenever you see a bet with minus odds, that tells you your brain as a bettor that they are expecting this to happen already, right? Now, let's go back and let's take the Chargers money line. All that means is we think the Chargers are going to beat the Eagles. This one is plus 116. That means they do not think the Chargers are going to win. They do not think that is going to happen, right? So now let's put $10 on this. $10. Now I'm making $11.60. So I'm using $10 to make another $10 plus $1.60 on top of that. It's more because they don't believe the Chargers are going to win, right? So let me take that off. Let me show you with something with bigger odds. Let's take Jalen Hurts passing yards, right? Let's say we want to take Jalen Hurts to throw for 125 yards. It's minus 800 currently, right? So the higher that number gets, the less money you're going to make because they believe Jalen Hurts is basically a lock to throw for 125 passing yards. That's what that's telling you. When you see a minus 800, something of a high number like that, the higher that number goes, that means they believe that's really, really, really going to happen. Really, really, really going to happen, right? So let's me put $10 on this. Look at that. $10 only get me $1.25 because the odds makers are telling us with this minus 800, this is definitely going to happen. They know it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. But do that mean you have to bet it? No. Do it mean it's a guarantee to happen? No. All that's saying is the minus 800 is telling your brain as a bettor, they believe this will definitely happen. That's why you're not going to get paid much for this bet. Now, let's go to a different bet, right? Let's take a player to score 2 touchdowns, right? Let's take, most of you know Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley to score 2 touchdowns. You see that is plus 750. Now, your betting brain knows you see a plus sign. Plus means they believe this might not happen. When you see a plus, that means this might not happen, right? So now let's put $10 on this. $10 will get me $75. And you want to know why the payout is so large? It's because they do not believe Saquon Barkley will score 2 touchdowns against the Chargers. If it happens, it happens. But they do not believe that Barkley will score 2 touchdowns. The odds makers. That's what I'm talking about when I say they. So that is the basic of odds. That is what odds are. Odds are basically these blue numbers, and if you're on DraftKings, they're green numbers. If you're on a different app, they're probably a different color number, right? So just know whenever you see a minus next to an odds, that means the odds makers believe that will happen. Whenever you see a plus next to a odds, that means they don't believe that is likely to happen. Okay? So that is basic odds knowledge. We'll go over spread, money line, totals, and player props in a future video, but that is the basic knowledge of odds right there.